Yeah, so welcome. And if you
Thank
don't
you.
mind, I'm going to cut right to what I consider to be the punchline of the story because this is a psychology related podcast. And then we'll come back and talk about your marvelous career. And so, what I'm referring to is, the title of your book is Killing It, which is a double entendre of sorts because
Yeah.
you nearly killed yourself by developing anorexia in the sort of hard driving entrepreneurial style. So take us through that, if you will.
Yeah, we had gone, and we can go through this in more detail, but I had started a company called Plum. At the same time, my husband started a company called Blue Sky.
Uh huh.
And so it was two entrepreneurs at the exact same time. And in the process, I was going through trying to get mine up and running and had a pretty tough, toxic investor as part of it. At the same time, my husband's company, Blue Sky, blew apart.
Mm,
And it took all of our family finances with it. We lost everything. We almost went
wow.
personally bankrupt because we had so much debt. We moved out of our house immediately. And in fact, 8 years after we closed the company, we just finished paying off the SBA loan that last year. And so it was intense. And we had two little kids, 8 and 5 at the time. And it was a confluence of things. And so my life felt really out of control. And I started running. And I would run then every day. And then I would have to run at least as much, if not more, than the day before. And, I started eating a little less at the time. And my friends and family started saying, Cheryl, you've lost some weight. And I was like, right on, what
Yeah.
doesn't want to lose a few pounds?
Right. That's what
And
most of
then,
us want to do.
exactly. So then people would come up and say, Cheryl, you're losing a little too much weight. And it didn't even click at the time. It actually took a couple years to click. But I began to realize that what was happening to me is that my life felt so out of control that I had something that was really easy to control. I saw the numbers going down the scale. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a CEO, I measure things.
Yeah.
Measurement was saying that in my mind at the time, I was going in the right direction. And it ended up going downhill from there. And it took me a long time to recover from that.
What did you do to address it? Did you go into any kind of therapy or program or something?